Hi, welcome back to Music Chemistry. This is Electron Configuration for Bromine BR lesson. Bromine on the periodic table is number 35. So the atomic number for bromine is going to be 35. And the atomic mass number for bromine, of course, is going to be 80. So, since the atomic number of bromine is 35, that means we have 35 protons in the nucleus. Since it's electrically neutral, we have 35 electrons. And what about the neutrons? Well, we go AMU minus protons equals the number of neutrons. So that would be 80 minus 35 would give me 45 neutrons. Pretty darn snarly. 45 right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear some of that area up. All right, now, hey, let's do our electron configuration. But before we get started, we have to remember that the S subshell can hold 2 electrons, the P subshell can hold 6 electrons, the D subshell can hold 10 electrons, and the F subshell can hold 14 electrons. We're going to use the off-ball principle, which states that the lower shells get filled in first, and we're going to follow it with the diagonal rule right here. So we're going to go 1s2, 1s2, 2s2. See how easy that is? 2p6 and then 3s2. Then we go 3p6 and then 4s2. 3d10, okay, and then 4p5. And that was easy. Now let's look at our orbital notation, which deals with Hund's rule. Hund's rule states that you have to use an up arrow in every suborbit before you start the down arrow in that particular suborbit. So let's go with this. 1s up and down. 2s up and down. 2px, 2py, 2pz. Now we go down, see that? And that's Hund's rule right there for sure. 3s up and down. Okay, 3px, 3py, 3pz. And we go down. See how easy that is? Pretty darn easy. 4s up and then down. 3dx squared minus y squared, 3dxy, 3dyz, 3dxe, 3dz squared. So now 4px, 4py, 4pz. So we go up, 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 and then we're going to down, down. Pretty darn snarly. Now, what about our noble gas notation? Well, if you look at bromine, it looks like it's right beside krypton. But you can't use krypton because it comes after bromine. So you have to go back and use argon. So argon goes into there. And then we're going to take our valence shell, which is this one right here. Okay. That'll give me 3d10, 4s2, 4p5. Now, let's look at our quantum numbers. Remember, Pauli's exclusionary principle states that no two elements can have the same set of quantum numbers. All right, so we know that bromine's in the p block, and we know that it's in period 4, right? So we're going to put period 4 there. The L value, since it's in the p block, the angular momentum would be 1. The M value, okay, now think about this for a second. Let's count them over. -1, 0, 1, -1, 0. So repeat that pattern, of course, and we'll get a 0 there for our magnetic number. And our last arrow, which is this one right here, is going down. So it's going to be 1/2 negative. Well, that's it for this lesson. You guys be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Music Chemistry.